Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, Season 1, Episode 4. Last time we had the stuff in Hueco Mundo was still going on. The Trace Bestia failed miserably at fighting, Opie was his name, Sternritter J. And he's actually stronger now because he absorbed the shit out of Ion and now has a monstrous looking form, and Ichigo has to fight it. So we'll see how that fight goes. We also had Kurotsuchi going behind the head captain's back and killing 28,000 people in the Rukon district in order to maintain the balance between the hollows and the souls and everything, so that way the soul society doesn't merge with the human world in apocalypse time, crazy stuff. But yeah, and then the Wandenreich, right, that's how you say it, I think, is invading the soul society. We saw some brutal stuff go on at the very end there, where they just bang and shot some guy's head off. So crazy stuff. And then Uryu found some information regarding what's going on, but we didn't see it. And apparently there was some info about his mom too. So all intriguing storylines going on. So I'm excited to see what we have going on this episode. Let's get started, shall we? Also, happy Halloween, guys. It's technically for me the day after, because I'm recording past midnight, but it's technically the same day since I haven't slept. But for you guys, it will be the day after because I need to render this and upload it and everything. So yeah, happy Halloween. But we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Now, we've had Halloween episodes of Bleach before. Oh, playback. Recap. Hell yeah. I like how the one shot of the one of the girls was just like her boobs as she was down on the ground. Wade wade wa. This guy is so high on himself. I mean, the Quincy are typically very proud, right? We got a bunch of new names last episode that I didn't go and write down, so hopefully I don't rue the fact that I didn't do that. There was that too. I didn't even talk about that. And you can no more Absorbo. No more Bankai. Tremble in fear. Okay, we're all caught up. In case we forgot what happened last week. Just kidding. I'm surprisingly awake. I think I'm gonna have like a sugar crash later because normally my sleep schedule is really weird where I usually take a nap around like 9 o'clock ish, but my nap was a bit later and very short today. Because on Halloween, me and my friends get together on Discord and watch movies together. And we watched movies until like 11:30 today, so like 2.5 hours later. And then I only had like 30 minutes to nap, and then woke up to record this, and then chill for a bit. But yeah, I ate a lot of candy, Halloween candy, while I was watching those movies. So I think like that plus like the 30 minutes of nap helped, but I have a feeling because I'm so awake, I'm gonna sugar crash. I probably shouldn't be watching this. But we get to see Byakuya do stuff. I now know that. Jesus, so much death. Good God. That's right. Lieutenant Kira might just be dead. Jeez. 1,000 dead. I'd love to see Kensei, because I was thinking about, like, oh, the captain's gonna come out soon. I'd love to see Kensei fight, because I feel like we didn't get a whole ton of him fighting before. Like, we got a little bit. I believe that's his name, right? Well, he was introduced to be killed. Oh my god, he got bisected! Holy shit! They didn't show us that. This guy. Knockoff Kaname. Oh, well, didn't get that name. I saw, like, Nanana. Hmm. This is the guy with like the whip weapon, right? That was part of the Vizards, I think. I can't remember what his name was. Shit. Too many characters in this show. Because every time I see him, I just think Love, but he's not Love. Love is the guy with the giant ass hammer, right? Oh. Unimaginable pain. Well, to be fair, you'd kind of be throwing your life away. Oh, this is the one that Byakuya fights. Oh, Renji. Well, since we know that, I don't think it goes well for Renji. Oh my god, well, it showed us that. Man. Did I mess up names before? Shit. No, I don't think I did. What's Doggy's name? It's fucking... Ugh. Oh shit! Oh my god, he's a luchador! Oh. There he is. Byakuya. Dude. The fox guy's name is on like the tip of my tongue, and I just can't remember it. Oh. Did he say they're not sealing them? So what are they doing? Ooh. Well, see ya. One at a time. Oh. That time it didn't work. I don't think it's gonna work. Not that easy. Damn. Hey, this is another remix of one of the older songs. Captain! Damn it! Rukia? Nope. The other ice guy. Man, I'm out of it today. I can't think of any names. His skin made out of, like, iron? Hitsugaya. I remembered one. Soifon. What if they seal it? Yeah. Toshiro. I remembered his other name, too. The other part of his name. Alright, Bankai time. Kagayoshi. I don't know why. His is the favorite, like, my favorite one I want to hear. Like, I don't know why. I think it's just the way it sounds. Oh my god, they're all Bankaiing. Oh, they're doing their thing to it. Oh, so you can tell. Well, Mayuri, you're useless. They already know. Senbon Sakura Kagayoshi. I love saying it. I don't know, I love hearing it too. So if it's not a seal, then what is it? Because it certainly seems sealed to me. But maybe it's like stolen? Maybe sealed means it's now mine. Can they not even Shikai? We already knew this! Okay, steal. There is a difference. Too late! For like half the captains. Kenpachi's like, ha! Who cares? Bankai? Ain't no one got time for that. I agree, Kurotsuchi. I agree. They were told that this happened already. They were warned. I guess. But it could have been one, right? I love how he has to fight someone with guns again. This guy isn't as cool as Stark. Oh shit! Can they steal multiple Bankai? This is not happy music. Good God. How do we stop this? Oh. Alright. Ichigo. Oh shit. It wasn't Ichigo that answered. Jeez. He's just sitting there trying to steal it. He's just sitting there trying it over and over again, getting pissed. Don't you know, because he's the main character. I do wonder. Damn! Who did that? Oh. Ain't got no time. Shit. See ya, OP. Alright. That's how we save the Soul Society. Send Ichigo there where they're all scared of him because they can't steal his Bankai. Or steal. Even Ichigo can't take on all these guys, though. But maybe he can scare them off or something for now. Urahara is gonna do some research too. Yeah. That was fast. That's the defense, right? Yeah. Okay. For whatever reason. Oh shit! They're trying to stop him from... Oh shit! Oh my god! Chad! Yeah, they're scared of Ichigo. They're trying to keep him here. This fuck. Never underestimate the power of Ichigo. Well, shit. This is why you double tap. Well, shit! It's already over? Goddamn. That felt fast. I only wrote down like 2 things. I was just into watching it. Oh, man. That was pretty good. Once again, things moving very quickly, but I mean, the pacing is what it is. I do feel like I wish it would slow down a little bit, but you know, either way, we found out that it's steel, not seal. So I don't exactly know what the difference, because I mean, my assumption is they're sealing it inside that device, right? But stealing it implies that they can then use it, maybe. Um, I guess the other way you could look at it is sealing would be sealing it within them, not taking it out of them, kind of thing, which would mean that they just weren't able to access it, kind of thing. But yeah, I'm curious as to where it goes in that regard. But all right, we got our little poem thing at the end here. Okay. That is it, guys, for episode 4. But but yeah, like over 1,000 dead already within the first few minutes of this incursion. Crazy. Just people getting cut down left and right. We saw the shadow of that one guy getting bisected, and then we saw like a very clear shot of people just getting lobbed in half. Man, they definitely stepped up the graphic nature of this show. So I like it though, because I think I talked about this in another episode where the older show, sometimes they'd even get wounds and it'd cut to them like their shirt would be ripped, but there'd be no wound there just because they can only show so much blood on, I'm guessing whatever time slot they were on for TV back then when they were playing it. But yeah, definitely happier about being able to see some more like the gruesome stuff that happens, and man, it is pretty gruesome. The frustration I felt over like the attacks that we had, or like the fact that 3 captains, right? It was 3, or was it 4? Maybe it was 4. It was Soifon, Byakuya, wolf guy that I just can't remember his name. It's like it's still on the tip of my tongue. That was 3. I feel like there was one more. Maybe there was only 3. Shoot. Man, now I gotta go back because stupidity. Where was it? Oh, that's right. Toshiro also lost his. There was 4. Okay. Duh. But yeah, like the fact that all 4 of them, I mean, they're in the middle of a battle, they don't know what all of them are doing, they just all happen to use it around the same time before the message got around, right? So I understand that it's like someone had to sacrifice themselves. It just happened to be 4 of them did it all around the same time, and then it got stolen all around the same time, and they realized what was going on. So like, I understand that, I guess, and they needed to get someone needed to be a sacrifice in order to get data, so that way Kurtsuchi could more easily figure out how to stop this from happening, right? Because Kurtsuchi can figure anything out, essentially, assuming he has enough data, but he, as I said in the episode, he was severely lacking the data, so at least they gave us a reason, because if they just said nothing, if it was just like, oh, well, we weren't going to be able to win, so we gotta try it. We gotta use our Bankais and see what happens, after they were already told that their Bankais get sealed or whatever. So, but yeah, so we have 4 captains, unfortunately. This is like, it reminds me of granted it was a, shoot, what am I thinking of? God damn it. Oh, that's right. The Zanpakuto Rebellion. That's what I'm thinking of. Granted, it's a filler arc, but with the Zanpakuto rebelling and the original owners for a while not being able to access their Chikai or Bankai, right? They had to hold their own without any of that. Once again, this is a situation where I feel like Kenpachi becomes a very valued character, right? Because Kenpachi is, captain level, extremely strong, without ever relying on Shikai or Bankai, which means that he might be able to stand up to these guys, whereas some of these other people who rely on their Bankai so much might not be able to stand up to them, kind of thing. So, I thought it was funny when they were like talking about the Bankais being stolen, and it cuts to Kenpachi because he's probably just like, so let me at him. I can't wait to see Kenpachi fight. I love it. But yeah, we had the fight going on. It seems like Opie was no match for Ichigo, which I guess they're just, for whatever reason, they're this powerful, yet they're stealing Bankai. Is it like Ichigo said? Like, that's obviously your first thought goes to scared of it. The only problem is I don't think that's the case, because these guys seem very strong. I don't know that they're actually scared of the Bankais. I think they have some other use for them, right? That we just don't know yet. Especially since the first thing that someone said when they said, like, why do you seal Bankais away? Or at the time, Ichigo thought they were being sealed when he asked the question, and he's like, are you scared of them? Considering that's the first thing the main character thought of, means that it can't be, at least it can't be 100% right. But yeah, I'm very curious to see why they're stealing the Bankais. I don't know if it increases their own strength or if it's a purpose, like is there some ritual they can do using the Bankais of captains or something like that? But or not just captains, because they stole Sasakibe's, right? But yeah, poor Sasakibe, he gave his last breaths to say, like, they seal Bankai, and then 4 other captains, like, that's why I was so frustrated in the episode, is because that poor man gave his life to tell the head captain that this is happening, and then 4 captains go and blow their Bankais and get them taken because, they didn't heed that advice. But then they gave the explanation after the fact of some people needed to be sacrificed so we can get the data, so... But, like, and obviously they wouldn't have known this was going to happen either, but if Urahara got the data from, like, if they took the device they use and analyzed that, could they have gotten enough data without those 4 captains losing their Bankai, right? I'm not sure, but they also mentioned that the captains didn't stand a chance without them, but then they lost it anyway. So it's a big mess. You can't expect to be perfectly rational when you're in, like, a wartime situation and like think things through perfectly to the end, because sometimes you just don't have that luxury. So I understand it after giving it some thought, but I definitely was frustrated in the very beginning. But yeah, I mean, other than that, this episode was good, but it was a lot of, like, battling and everything. We learned a little bit more about their abilities that they have. Now, I'm a little confused. They said that they can't use... Urahara was saying that they can't use the Blute, right? Which increases their offensive and defensives. Now, they weren't exactly super clear on that. He said they can't use it at the same time. But what did he mean by that? Did he mean they can't, like, you can either use Blute for offensive or defensive, not both at the same time? Is that what he meant? Or did he mean, like, you can't use Blute to, like, at all if you're using the other one? The one that, like, gave the guy the wings and all that. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it because I'm gonna butcher the shit out of it. But yeah, I'm not sure which one he meant there, because I feel like that's a huge weakness if they can't use their defensive ability while they have their, like, power mode going. And I feel like that's not the case, because I feel like they were, like, taking hits around that. So I'm thinking it's more along the lines of they can't do offensive and defensive Blute at the same time. I think that's the what I'm more leaning towards, but I did notice something in the fight, and I almost said it when we had Byakuya versing that one. I didn't. The names are really hard. They're like Germany kind of names. So I didn't get it. Maybe I'll go back through the episode and write down their letter, and I'll just use the letter, because like if I go back, like, can I find that relatively easily, or am I gonna have a hard time here? Especially like one of them was just like na, which wasn't bad, and then using Opie wasn't bad for his name. But this one here that's fighting Byakuya was like Volt or Nolt or like NODT or something like that, I think. So it was a little rough. Well, we have Bambietta Basterbine Sternritter E. That one's not as hard to say. But, yeah, you know what, I won't. I was going to try to write it down, but it's going to take me too long to write all that down. Where was the other... where was her introduction? Because I thought it was after... No, wasn't it? See, now I can't even find it. I'm about to just give up. Being honest, I kind of forgot. Yeah, I think the frame goes by so fast that me skipping through the episode, I can't even find the frame in the episode because it flashes on the screen so damn quick that I'd have to, like, crawl through the episode. Yeah, I'm gonna give up. Maybe I'll try to go through the episode again and try to get those written down. But either way, the one fighting Byakuya was, what I was gonna say is, it seemed like she was doing the defensive separate from when she was shooting those spikes out. So I do wonder if it does have something to do with that. Like, can she not harden her body while she's shooting the spikes? Because either that or she just wasn't trying hard. Because I feel like she would have had such an advantage if she, while she was getting attacked, if she shot some spikes out to, like, retaliate, but she didn't. So either she can do them both at the same time, and she just wasn't trying real hard, you know, trying to bait out the Bankai kind of thing, or if that she can't. So I'm sure as we watch these guys fight and we learn a bit more and they'll re-explain things, I'm sure we'll realize what's going on. So, but no big deal. But yeah, I mean, Ichigo is now stuck in the... It seems like he's stuck in the space between Hueco Mundo and the Soul Society. I don't even know. It seemed like he sealed off the way back into Hueco Mundo as well, not just the way to the Soul Society, and he's stuck in that cage thing. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Ichigo has to get there, and since they're so wary of Ichigo, like, Ichigo shows up in the Soul Society and then they get away. It's just a matter of how long is it going to take and how many people are going to get injured before Ichigo gets there, kind of thing. Because, like, they're winning so thoroughly right now, I don't see why they'd retreat before killing everyone, right? I don't know. So, the only thing I can see is Ichigo getting there, but now he's been delayed at the very least, hopefully. But, I mean, Chad is messed up. Maybe Orihime seems knocked out, but maybe Orihime can heal Chad. I don't think Chad is going to die here, but that was a pretty big chunk out of Chad's body that we saw. But hopefully Orihime can wake up and do her magic Healy thing. That's the thing, is like, Orihime's power is so OP, it makes me not worry as much when people have wounds that look like they could be healed. And we also don't know the limits of her abilities, so it's like, I don't believe anyone's dead until Orihime tells me that she can't heal them, because she just can reverse the time on the damage that they've taken. So I talked also at another episode about her ability and how it's so ill-defined. It makes me wonder like what the limits are, and it makes me not really worry when people get hurt. I'm just like, oh, I was like, oh, Chad's messed up, but then my next thought, I didn't say it in the episode, but the next thought in my mind was, oh, Orihime will heal it, Like, that's just what I, like, default to until she tells me she can't. And then that's when I'm like, oh, fuck, So, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean, honestly, things are just kind of going crazy, but a lot of fighting, a lot of death, and a lot of destruction, and other than that, not much development on the story wise to it. But it was a good episode. I enjoyed watching it, and I think that is going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content from me. I upload all kinds of things to my Patreon that don't get released to YouTube and stuff like that. So check it out if you're interested. Link in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen. And I'll see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.